Wonder Woman 1984 shows off a variety of new powers unseen in the previous movie and in some cases unseen in any prior Wonder Woman media. As far as superhero movies go, Wonder Woman 1984 is relatively light on action, and Diana Prince spends much of the movie in a weakened state where her powers don't work as well. However, the scenes that do demonstrate her powers show off a variety of new ones unseen in the previous movie, similar to how Superman 2 showcased new abilities for Superman. In some cases, these powers are unseen in any previous Wonder Woman media. These are the 4 notable upgrades throughout the sequel. Number 1. Invisibility. Diana's most surprising new power in the movie is her ability to make any object invisible. This is an ability her father Zeus used to hide Themyscira from the world, and she's been attempting to recreate it herself over the years. Her first success, mentioned unseen in the film, was on a coffee mug. Her second bigger success is turning the plane she and Steve Trevor steal to travel to Egypt invisible. This is how Wonder Woman 1984 works in Diana's classic invisible jet. The new backstory for the invisible jet differs from the multiple different backstories in the comics, which range from a transformed Pegasus to being Diana's own technological invention. Given the backstory is so flexible, it's understandable why the filmmakers weren't too attached to any of the pre-existing ones and gave it this new spin. Number 2. Showing the truth. The lasso of truth no longer merely compels people to tell the truth, it also now makes people see the truth. This power is introduced when she tells Steve about Asteria, the golden armored protector of the Amazons, essentially working a flashback sequence into the character's perspectives. This ability is used again to much more significant purposes in the film's climax when she wraps her lasso around the villain, Maxwell Lord, and forces him to see his own truth, the parental abuse and the bullying he faced as a kid and has long tried to bury. Number 3. Wonder Spider-Woman. The action scenes in Wonder Woman 1984 focus heavily on the multiple ways Diana can use the lasso of truth. Much of this is what you'd expect after the first movie, using it in both offensive and defensive manners. One technique that features more prominently in this movie, however, is using it as a means of travel. Essentially, her lasso becomes like Spider-Man's webs, grappling onto distant objects so that she can swing over great distances. Eventually, she gets so good at this, she doesn't even really need a solid object to attach to, so much as to pull off clouds or blasts of lightning, as already spoiled in the film's trailers. This leads to her final and best developed power-up in the movie. Last but definitely not least, flight. This is the biggie, a power discovery that basically symbolizes her character arc for the movie. When Diana talks about her love for Steve, one particular ability of his that she both lacks and admires is that he can fly as a pilot. Diana is attached to her long-dead lover, but her wish to revive him is literally killing her, and she needs to let go in order to save the world. When she does, she can do more than ever before. Though she's let go of Steve, she can still learn from him. His words about piloting echo in her head as much as she uses the lasso to swing through the sky. The more she gets the hang of it, the less she needs the lasso at all. Now she can fly. As for why she's never been shown flying in any of the DCEU films set after 1984, well, who cares about continuity anyway, right?